Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails from Zero. We are in the center of Crossbell and we still have a lot of places left to go. So for today I think it's best to start out with the square here, because we've been avoiding that for a little bit. I think it's a good starting point, and there are a few regions here that we still need to do some quests for. So after this we need to decide if we want to go through west and the residential, or through the administrative district to the entertainment district. So yeah, still plenty to do. My wife and I are here on our honeymoon. I just hope we can make lots of memories. Oh, I'm so excited. I've always wanted to visit Crossbell. Here, have a balloon. Balloons for one and all. During the anniversary festival, even part-timers like me can get bonuses. I'm fired up. Did they make him change places because Big Burger wants to stand there? Are you in the mood for hamburgers? It's a delicious harmony of meat, veggies and carbs. The perfect junk food. I'm always in the mood for a good burger. I heard that the Harbor District has a bunch of food stalls too. You should check them out if you have the time. This definitely hits the spot. Now, next on the list is... oh, how about some popcorns, folks? It'll be the tastiest thing you'll ever have all day. I've put a lot of work into perfecting my popcorn recipe. That's why it's so dang tasty and best recipe in all of Samaria. Try it for yourself and see. Nice, it's been a while since we got a recipe. Thank you very much. How about some popcorn, folks? It'll be the tastiest thing you'll have all day. If you're going to see a play or a concert, there's no better snack to munch on while you watch. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, hi everyone! Are you going to the festival today? Do you want to play with us? Oh, thanks for the invite, Mimi, but we are a little preoccupied with work right now. Aw, really? Being the special support section must be tough. Mimi, sweetie, it's touching that you remember our name, but you're just a bit off. The special support section? Well, I suppose the job can suck on occasion, yes. You're a riot, Teotot. Our plan is to visit every single one of the food stalls now. Have fun with suction work, okay? Yes, we'll have fun with some suction work. The highway entrance has been absolutely mobbed since yesterday. I noticed a lot of foreign cars parked outside of them, but do they really all have permits? The highway entrances have been absolutely mobbed since yesterday. Not to mention it looks like there's a ton of illegally parked cars outside of them. Yeah, there's also a quest we still need to pick up. Oh, hey there guys! I'm glad today isn't as crazy as the first day with the opening ceremony, but the crowd is really something else. Maybe I should have tried requesting some backups from HQ. I'm glad today isn't as crazy as the first day with the opening ceremony, but the crowd is really something else. Maybe I should have tried to request backup from HQ. And I just wondered... where is it? In the police office? So maybe the administrative district we need to do last, cause for this I imagine that we need to go through all of the town again, and I think if we do it combined with talking to everyone in every location, we might miss one or two, because trying to rush through things and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna activate this one as last. Like the monster in Geofront, we can just go there when we're in the residential district. And the commanding officer of Bellguard Gate, we'll get there whenever we get there. And we've seen that we have 4 photographs for this one, and apparently we need 9. So we still have plenty to find. Yesterday Mayor McDowell stood tall on the opening ceremony stage and gave his address, but I hear there was an assassination attempt by his secretary. Fortunately, he seems to be in higher spirits than I thought he'd be. He has quite the mental fortitude for someone his age. Well, that's old Mayor McDowell for you. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure some of it is an act. Oh, Maifa, look, food stalls everywhere. I have to eat some of that. Come on, buy some. Oh, buy it yourself. Maifa, you want to do me a favor and buy me this? I took the day off from St. Ursula to have some fun at the festival. I'm going to get rid of all that pent-up stress I've built up while working as a nurse. Can you be quiet for like 1 minute? You're acting like a giddy child. Goodness gracious, it's the anniversary festival. Why do I still have to look after Sarone? She's a grown woman. Yeah, but we know she's extremely accident prone. So it might be safer for everyone that someone watches her a little bit. Crossbell State, the biggest melting pot in all of Sumeria. Perhaps this will be where I meet that fateful dish that makes me taste buds go wild. Well, let's get to eating. The city is full of one-of-a-kind shops. I'm having a hard time choosing which one to go to next. I just go to multiple many times. Oh, good morning everyone, and welcome to my lovely little sweet stall. 2 men and 2 girls? Are you in the middle of a double date? I'm so jealous. If you were really that jealous, you might have given me your recipe for that beautiful cake. Oh hey, where to next? Just chilling in the central square, getting kinda old if you ask me. Yeah, what about the harbor district? I heard they're going to do some concert or whatever over there. We could go see what's that all about. Alright, that's everyone outside. Even all the stores are packed. Oh, this is the store I've heard about. Alright, since everyone's busy with the festival, I'll take a quick glance around. Oh, since orbital cameras have gotten so cheap, I spoiled myself and purchased one. Taking all the photos I want has always been a dream of mine. With this in hand, I'll document all the great memories of this anniversary festival. Since orbital cameras have gotten so cheap. Yes, go snap all those pictures, because we're doing the same. I wonder which camera I should go with. It'll be ideal if I could just last me for a good long while. Well, there are plenty of people you know here you can ask. Well, the orbital cameras have been selling, but overall sales are still far from where I'd like them to be. Are the food stalls outside drawing customers away from us? I knew we should have advertised more aggressively. Well, there's a certain point, if you go too aggressively, then it could affect your sales negatively, so you never know. It's always a game of chance. Incredible! What in the world is this? To an orbital illiterate like myself, this stuff is all gobbledygook. But even so, it's amazing. So you doesn't need to know how it works to be able to work with it. Wow, there's so many people outside. The festival is so lively, but it's about the same as ever in here. Well, there's 2 people that are new here that you normally don't see. Wow, what a massive crowd. I've been seeing more people visiting the store without actually buying anything though. I kinda maybe want to slip out and do some window shopping of my own this evening. Do you need somebody to go with you? I'm sure Lloyd would. And yes, I have checked out the quartz. I've increased some of the slots the characters have. So that's all been arranged. Oh, yesterday we hosted an event that featured Michelin's mascot Michi. It was a huge hit with the tourists and our sales shot up by around 12% compared to the last year fiscal year. All our planning truly paid off. They hosted an event like that here? Oh, why did I have to be distracted by playing it? Game with Jonah. Something up to you? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, just forget I said that. Yes, this collaboration with Michi ended up being a resounding success. Just like I thought, mascots are a powerful thing. It was definitely worth all the trouble it took to plan. Oh, you wouldn't believe how many customers brought their whole family along to check out our event yesterday. All of the children were positively ecstatic to see Michi here for a little visit. The more we're gonna hear about Michi in this store today, the more aggravated Theo is gonna be. Oh, I actually saw Michi when I went to Michelin on a date with Scott. And I've got to say, he's absolutely adorable. You really want to have to go and see him sometime. Oh, trust me, we will. Ah, oh, jeez, what's taking her? I bet she's not coming at all. Since Sharon had the day off today, she told me that she'd come and pick me up. She didn't stir up some kind of trouble for Myvar again, did she? She is just outside. Oh, my sister Sharon has been causing mischief for her childhood friend Myvar ever since before I can even remember. Surely she didn't forget about our plans to explore the anniversary festival together. Right? She might have. Oh, welcome to the Legion's food right here at the Times department store. The Arbonian smoked pork here is perfect for any ham sandwich. And add in some fresh crisp lettuce from America and you cut yourself a delicious snack to munch on during the festival. What do you say? Welcome to the Legion food right here at the Times department store. The Arbonian smoked pork here is perfect. Yeah, I've heard the rumors. Yeah, I used up a lot of ingredients. It's gonna take me a lot of money just to get some of it back. Just the one underneath 10 would be okay. Because I have been working on making a lot more dishes that we haven't done yet, just to complete everything. Perfect. Come on, let's hope this store at least has an update on one of the books. Finally, another shipment of Arkansas pamphlets arrived. They keep selling out. Arkansas's popularity never ceased to amaze me. Ooh, 10,000, really? It's a bit much, but I'll definitely take it. And hanging Michi. And an issue. Perfect. I was wondering when we're gonna get some new items for the rooms. Let's hope the others will find something here as well. Oh, Mom often says that she's going to buy herself a reward, but wouldn't it be nice if I got some kind of reward for watching her all day? Oh, as a reward for continuing doing my best, I'll lift the embargo on my secret saving account. Now, off I go to shop to my heart's content. Yeah, buy something for your kid too. Prada proposed the idea of sales contest to me, taking place during the anniversary festival. She claims she wants to see how much we can increase our sales compared to a normal week. When we used to run our own businesses, we had all sorts of little competitions like that to challenge one another and boost sales. Which sometimes it can work, but it can also backfire if you're too into it. Ooh. We got some new shoes. I did not expect that. Meaning that the shoes I bought before are not worth it. How big of a difference is it actually? 1 point defense, 1 point movement. Yeah, the Strider heals, not worth it. The stem jumper, maybe? For just a little bit extra agility. Interesting. Hooray for the anniversary festival, but I've actually been kind of worried about something. You see, this one super suspicious individual has been periodically coming in and lurking around the store ever since yesterday. It's a man with glasses and a fancy suit. It sets off quite a few alarm bells, don't you think? I mean, what if he's a terrorist or something? That the suspicious man with the glasses and suit seems to be loitering around the second floor of this place for quite some time. So they're reporting to the police? If Margin's right, then... Ooh. If I have to go by your description, it might have been Dudley. I was able to hear Mayor McDowell's amazing speech at the ceremony yesterday. I know that he and Speaker Hartman have been at odds lately, but I hope he can stay on track and work towards what's best for Crossbell. I hope the mayor will be here for a long time to come. During this time of the year, I find that my sales really start to bloom. Even though this shop deals in expensive accessories, I found there's a number of people willing to loosen their purse strings. While that's great for us merchants, I'll admit that the amount of mirrors some of those splurge over fancy trinkets feels rather wasteful. Yeah, and what kind of new things do you have in store? Ooh, perfect ears and proxy puppets. It's not bad. Definitely. You guys again. Detective Dudley? Oh, what a coincidence. You gone shopping? You can obviously see that is not the case. I'm patrolling important areas in Crossbell City. I periodically assess people in heavily populated locations such as Central Square, the Harbor District, the Main Street, and so on. It's my duty to make sure no criminals, terrorists or the like are able to slip into the anniversary festival unnoticed. Is that so? I would not have expected you to be out on such a low-level task. Arguing with that would be a waste of breath. Returning to our duties immediately, I imagine you've been given plenty of odd jobs and requests to keep you busy. The amount of people attending the festival this year is outright absurd. Spotting a terrorist Jaeger in this mess would be a miracle. I honestly think Dudley worries a bit too much. Well, he does have to deal with all those foreign VIPs entering Crossbell. Yeah, so you're saying that this might be a little bit too relaxed for him? Still doing something important, but not that's so heavy in regard to responsibility. Oh, I look forward to finding out the results of my sales contest with Hansen. Now that I think about it, I was never able to defeat him in sales back when he ran his own boutique shop. Well, I suppose I'll finally have to pay him back for all those times he beat me, won't I? Oh yeah, you definitely need to go give it your all. Why not? It's again, floor dress, the artifact is quite an increase. For the rest, it's negligible. If I can have enough Sepith left, I might go for it. I might. No guarantees. Didn't expect them to update their stores, but on the other hand, it is the festival season. Should have expected some difference. Oh, my son seems to really be enjoying himself here at the festival. We come from Eastern Zemuria. I had my doubts about taking this long journey, but in the end I'd say it was definitely worth the time and energy it took to get here. Since we traveled ages to cross Crossbell, I just want to take it easy and enjoy ourselves. Hey mister, is the kids' meal ready yet? I want to hurry and eat so I can play. I'll ask in the kitchen when I get there. Tomorrow's my father is coming all the way from the countryside to watch the parade with me. I've gotta grab a good spot before it's too late. Oh, welcome to the Think Tab. Unfortunately, we've run out of our lunch A for today, but lunch B and C are still available. So it's been quite busy. Good to hear. Everyone's so obnoxiously merry. This is exactly why I hate cross-balance. Thank goodness this festival enthusiasm doesn't faze me. Ah, welcome to Think Tab. A table for 4? Please, you're welcome to sit at any of the empty seats. Even though it's only the second day, we've already had so much more customers this year. This restaurant prides itself in catering to all of our customers' needs. We'll need to stay on our toes. Nice. Okay, let's quickly check upstairs before we go into the kitchen. I knew it. Chief. Oh, Theo. Isn't the anniversary festival incredible? I attended last year too, but I have the feeling this year will be even more fantastic. Oh, Theo, do you want to eat together? It'll be my treat. I'll pass. I see. Maybe next time then. Well, I'll bring some treats to the special support section later. Oh, this man gets too excited. He's in high spirits, huh? I'll make sure to bring a treat for the special support section later. Young man, I'm grateful you always looking after Theo here. As your boss, I must give you my humble thanks. You're welcome. And trust me, it's been a pleasure. Without Theo's witty remarks, it wouldn't have been the same. Oh, cutting the vegetables with the right hand, tending the pan with my left. Ugh, I can't keep up. How is one man supposed to prepare 5 dishes at the exact same time? Oh, because of the anniversary festival, our shipment of ingredients got delayed. And we're already out of lunch set A. Oh man, I should probably go let Hoysdorf know. In times like this, panicking will get me nowhere. I'll leave this to the manager's discretion. Yes, cause he can decide whether or not to take it totally off the menu, or see if he can get the order in a little bit more early. Hey, it's all about money. On these sort of times, you can make so much because of all tourists. You wanna keep the stock fully loaded, definitely. Do we... Oh, I was on a rooftop side. We already saw that. A 3-hour bumpy train ride from the Empire, but here we are. Finally made it to Crossbell. My mom really didn't want me to go to the festival, so I snuck out. In any case, I'm here to party it up. Go easy on the party. Oh, please, try a sample if you would. If you enjoyed it, please buy a loaf. I picked all the bread today. Come and buy some if you'd like. Oh, you're doing really well. Bennett's special. Definitely not that bad. I went to hear the mayor's opening speech yesterday. Mayor McDowell is already pushing past 70, isn't he? He doesn't even seem fazed by his recent accident. Major McDowell is every bit as extraordinary as I thought he'd be. Wonder when he plans on retiring. Oh, I was wandering around during the festival and managed to stumble upon this bakery. Just get a load of this place. There's a scrumptious looking bread as far as the eye can see. Oh, Crossbell's a huge city, my legs are beat. Dad has this habit of trotting off all over the place on his own. Oh, hey Lloyd. We've been working like dogs because of the festival. I'd say we're selling 3 times more than we do on any average day of the year. I was worried that Mayor McDowell getting hurt would affect business, but I guess just can't kill the love for bread. I'm even in the spirit myself. I whipped up a new kind of bread with an anniversary festival design. Wanna try some? I wanna love the recipe to it. Triple berry bread. Ooh, colorful tomato burger. That's a good one. When we're in the money, we can buy loads of those. Oh, Chiruru and I made a promise, and yet she still hasn't come back. What's she doing? I told her to meet me at the bakery. Don't tell me she forgot about it. Do my eyes deceive me? Is that Bennett handling the stall? She usually hates having to entertain any of our patrons. She even forced a perfect customer service smile. You're changing so much that Teddy's getting worried, damn it. She really has come out of her shell these days. Who would have ever thought? I would. Cause a bit of competition can do wonders for certain spheres. Hey Dad, you promised you'd take me to the festival. Oh, it's Wendy's dad. He looks pretty exhausted. I just got home from my trip. Let me sleep for a while, Pansy. Oh, I miss my soft and comfy bed back home. So good. Yeah, there's nothing like your own bed, is there? Oh, it's you guys again. Are you guys on patrol during the festival? Sucks to be you. Yeah. Are you on your way out again? Don't cause too much of a ruckus, alright? There's nothing quite like festivals. I think I'll go to Central Square today. But man, what do I have to do to get Chiruru to come? I even told her to treat her like anything she wanted today, but even that didn't work. Oh, I came back home for the first time in a while. The city is too damn noisy. How annoying. This is why I hate people. Screw it, I'm going to sleep. Yeah, she totally forgot about her meeting. 100%. Hey, well, if it isn't Lloyd. You're on duty today, aren't you? Yeah, a detective's work is never finished. Oh, hey, Uncle Miles, have you started your vacation yet? Yep, I'm planning on going out for a bit of a stroll later. I'd love for Cecile to join us, but she's too busy. I think even a detective like yourself would have trouble navigating this crowd. Make sure you take rest when you need to. Wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. Thank you very much. We'll take that into consideration. Oh hey, Auntie Late. Thank you for dinner yesterday. It was absolutely delicious. Oh, it was no big deal. Come by again anytime you want. Oh, Lloyd's gone and imposed himself upon the news household again, has he? What's the big deal, bud? Where's our invitation? I want to see Cecile too, man. That's rich coming from you. Weren't you out partying with her co-workers? Oh, have some shame, Randy. Randy has no shame, and that's what we like about him. Oh, I'm planning to check out the festival with your uncle. Keep up the good work, everyone. Oh, we definitely will. Trust me. Alright, let's go to... Ooh, so many people everywhere, you can see. But yeah, we'll get through it. Oh, I hope we'll be able to enjoy the festival together this year. This festival has filled Crossbell with joy. All of Crossbell should savor this experience. Let's try to put aside social standings during this time. The apartment complex here is gonna be empty, isn't it? Yeah. It's too noisy outside. I can't concentrate because of it. Oh, welcome to Kendall's architectural firm. We're open today, so please, come on in. Ah, we just did. Oh, it's finally here. Argosile is starting to perform their newest production. I managed to score tickets for the last day of the anniversary festival. That's why I'm avoiding anything and anyone until then. This is a spoiler-free zone, you hear me? I'm not gonna ruin this play for myself. Oops, I better keep my trap shut. You better not even think about spoiling it. I won't, cause I hate spoilers just like you. Yeah, of course, the first division is no longer on watch, because it's not necessary anymore. Honestly, I love even just casually strolling around the festival. After all, it's not every day you do get to see the boisterous crowds of the festival. You can't turn a single street corner without finding a food stall. This city is on an entirely different level during the festival. Yeah, I love food stalls and events. Yeah, just getting little bites from everywhere just to try out. It's amazing. Now welcome, that husband of mine, leaving all work to me as usual. No matter, I've got to keep working hard. The festival. Oh, too many customers. I hate this. Welcome. Very cute. Oh, the year marks the 70th anniversary of Crossbell State's founding. That would mean Crossbell was founded when my grandpa was still a young kid. When you put it into perspective, it's kind of crazy to think about. You never really pay attention to it, but it's easy to forget that we're our own state. When you put it into perspective, it's kind of crazy to think about. It definitely is. Ooh, Back Alley Glen, we already have that. No, no new ones. I'm guessing upstairs is gonna be empty. Yeah. Because we just saw them in front of the store. Mr. Greenwood always treats me like I'm a little kid. I mean, why the heck would I be interested in some dumb festival? If Mr. Greenwood wanted to see it, that would be another story, but... I'm studying law under Mr. Greenwood to become a great lawyer like him someday, so there's no time to slack off. But if Mr. Greenwood told me he really wanted to go and see the parade, it'll be right that I accompany my teacher. He actually wants to go. That's cute. Oh, hello. Have you four been making your ways around the festivities? Yeah, you could say that. Oh, that's good to hear. With the brave heroes who stopped May McDowell's assassination on patrol, I'm sure the citizenry will feel safe and secure. Well, when you say it like that, it's a little embarrassing. I have to agree. It's a higher praise than we deserve, Mr. Greenwood. Really? But isn't it the truth? I don't see any reason to be so humble, Lloyd. Anyway, sir, are you planning to go and enjoy the anniversary festival? I'd like to, but unfortunately, I have far too much on my plate for the time being. As you know, many enterprises operate out of Crossbell and they won't rest because of the festival. I still want to find some time to take a look around, if possible. It is the anniversary festival after all. But in the meantime, I've got some work to wrap up. After all, I'm sure Pete would enjoy a chance to break away and have some fun once in a while. So he did notice, and he's taken it into consideration. But you gotta say, for Pete, being so focused on work despite the anniversary festival, that is impressive in its own right. Alright, for now, I guess we're gonna hit the road. Oh, just when I've come to expect from Crossbell's delightful anniversary festival, there's no shortage of photos to take. And speaking of photos, if we're gonna go to the Bellguard, we might come across another nice photo shoot, up, location, whatever you want to call it. Damn, that's a cool car. Look at those flames. Amazing. Alright, so yeah, there are a lot of cars here and I'm pretty sure most of them are parked there illegally. But that's for another time. For now, we're gonna walk along the road and do not take the bus and see if we can find some more photo locations. Because so far in every corner we found 2. I'm hoping we're gonna find 2 here as well. Ooh, that might be a nice spot. Looking all over the tracks. And it's very secluded, so it would be a nice place. If we can get rid of all the enemies here. I would have thought that was... Oh, wait. No, that's a chest.
もらったぜ。行くぞ。えいっと。
私の番です。
Let's be honest. It was a good photo location, but not every idea will pay out. But doesn't mean we do not check all those places.
任せてくれ。えいっりゃ。
私の番です。これで一安心です。
Nope, definitely no photos. Okay, let's go to the next one then. Well, this is definitely a location with a view. And it's of the tracks that we wanted. I'm guessing the one we had before was too low to the ground, so you couldn't really take a nice picture. This, a lot better. The Transcontinental Railroad. Yep, things connect Erebonia to Calvert, all while running smack dab through the middle of Crossbell. Damn impressive when you think about it. Freight trains are also used to transport goods in and out of the state. It wouldn't be a stretch to say that the railroad symbolizes modern-day Crossbell. Well, it's too bad we can't take a picture of the train to give it to Grace. It would have made for something really spectacular. What's up to you? It would seem a train is approaching after all. Wait, seriously? That's freaking sweet, man. Think it's a time for that picture-perfect moment, Mademoiselle Ellie. Get the camera, Ellie. Okay. And we know where that train came from. There it goes. Phew. Think that might have been the first time I've seen a moving train up close and personal like that. How'd it go, Ellie? Well, it was a moving object and it was a bit rushed, but I think I'll get the job done. Really? Well, you managed to pull the camera out pretty quickly, so we owe you one. And now we've managed to meet Grace's 5 photo quota. So let's run these by her when we get a chance. No, Lloyd. There are more. And I've got the number, so I know how many pictures we want, which is 9. So unless we hit that number, I'm not gonna go by Grace. Really, I won't. Well, it seems so far I've only found one picture along to Bellguard Gate on this side. So maybe we can find 3 if we go towards the cathedral. Who knows? Because at least there I know of 2 places that would be perfect. One a few over the mountains and another one would be with the waterfalls. So it's not bad to imagine that there might be a third. I would say the graveyard at the cathedral, but that may be a bit somber as a picture to promote Crossbell, but you never know. I traveled here from Erebonia on foot, but I've come this far. I don't see why I shouldn't walk over to Crossbell City. And then again, maybe it would be a bit too dangerous. I've traveled here from Erebonia on foot. Yeah, take the bus. That's what it's there for. Apparently the commander's going to just happen to be out for the entirety of the anniversary festival. Before leaving, he told us that we're all going to do background checks, tourists. So just follow Warrant Officer Morel's orders. He may have a point, but would it kill him to act like the Crossbell Guardian Force commander every so often? To be honest, have we ever seen him? Or has he always been off duty? I can't stand that man. In every way except rank, Warrant Officer Morel is in charge of Bellguard Gate. I just want to get a good night's rest. All these tourists coming through here have worked us to death. Crossbellans not only have trains, but buses too. I'm so jealous of how convenient things are here. If only they built a train station and had bus stops near my house. If they did, I'd be coming to Crossbell whenever I had a chance. Yeah, you must be very rich if you want to have a train and a bus station next to your home. What in the world is this? Was this here the other day? Let's take a little peek, shall we? Randy, is something wrong? This thing is one of the CGF's armored cars. Why is it here? On top of that, they went so far as to conceal it with this tarp. Conceal is a bit much, it's barely hiding the thing at all. In fact, this half-assed attempt to hide the thing only makes it more conspicuous. Oh yeah, didn't we get a support request from someone at Bellguard Gate? Maybe this armored car has something to do with it. I believe that request was to search for a lost item. And as for a client, it was the warrant officer Morel? Morel. She was that blonde soldier we met before, right? Yep, that's right. She may be busy with work, but we should try asking her about the request. Perhaps you could casually bring up the armored car if you're so interested in it. Good idea. Alright, let's pay her a visit. Who knows, maybe the lost item is the key to the car. And that's why it's still here, because they don't have the ability to move it anymore. Oh, I can't help but wonder what's under that blue tarp. Then go look. I should hurry and move out. I don't want to miss every second of this anniversary festival. My entry inspection is finally over. That long queue was hard to wait in though. Well, off to Crossbell City now. Phew, I think the inspection line is finally starting to thin out now. There's been a lot more tourists traveling on foot this year. I wonder why. If they took the train, they'd already be in the city by now. Well, they are going to the festival, so maybe they think it's more exciting to change things up, even their means of transportation. Could be. Or there's something nefarious going on and they can't use the train because they might be found out. Even though we have heard that the inspections are less rigorous when you come by train, so that might have been better if you're doing something nefarious. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Since yesterday, traffic coming through the gate has increased exponentially. Because of that, I'm sure that international spies and the like have managed to slip into Crossbell through the cracks. Is it really okay for us to brush the whole thing aside as something that can be helped? Shouldn't we be a little bit more concerned? Well, maybe a little bit. Let's see what's at here. Oh, whenever I go sightseeing trips, I always have to check out the local cuisine. I wonder what sort of food awaits me in Crossbell. A self-proclaimed food connoisseur like myself can't wait to try everything it has to offer. Whenever I talk about my passion, I can't help but get hungry. Maybe I should order something while I'm here. I swear, Stella glows when she's working behind that counter. She is angelic. Alright, after I finish eating, I'll have to match her enthusiasm. Oh, I had to work overtime because the commander kept coming down for some late night snacks, so I couldn't recover from my fatigue at all. It's so busy. First he had late night snacks and now he's not here? That commander is really bad. I have some business to take care of at Michelin during the festival. Well, it's on the closing day, so I'll take my time savoring while I can. Oh, my husband decides to bring me along to the special party he attends annually. It seems to be up to the brim with confidence, so I'm looking forward to his new experience. Oh, where the heck am I? Well, whatever. When I'm here, I might as well explore. It's definitely not under the counter. Guests? Oh, feel free to relax for as long as you'd like. Oh wait, is he the one that has the missing item? Maybe? If I had to guess, it could be the kid that maybe stole it. Let's look around, see if there's any pictures. Probably not, because we weren't allowed to take it, we heard. One of my friends, Burrell, is stationed over at Tangram Gate. honestly. I'm kinda jealous of him. I'm always nervous that things are going to hit the fan here and our commander will be nowhere in sight. I wish I was stationed over at Bellguard Gate like my buddy Burrell. Getting assigned to this place was just my rotten luck. Oh, since there aren't many women in the CGF, the few among us tend to draw a lot of attention. Deputy Commander Bills and Sergeant Major Seeker are both extremely beautiful, so it's even more problematic for them. Someday there's going to be a headline that reads, "Interview with the beautiful guardsmen of the CGF." Yeah, and how sad if you weren't on it. Yeah, it's kind of busy, so not a lot of people. Let's see if someone is enjoying the view. It is. Whoa! One wrong step and I fall to the bottom of the canyon. This is freaking nuts. If I slipped, I'd be a goner. Maybe I'll take one more look. Oh, sweet ideals, this is scary. And then as we walk away, we suddenly hear something dropping. And then the person's gone. Ah, come on. It couldn't have just up and disappeared. If I don't find it soon. Yo, Morel. How's my favorite CGF soldier doing? Nice to see you again, Warrant Officer. Randy? And the rest of the Special Support Section? What are you four doing here? Oh, right. It's about that support request I submitted, isn't it? Well, I've been in a rush, so I nearly forgot about it. Well, that's alright. I'm sure you must have been swamped with your work. Classic Morale. She puts on a serious face, but she's really not all there. Excuse me? Someone like you has no right to say that to me. Let's try to settle down, shall we? I know it's sudden, but would you mind explaining the request to us? The CGF wouldn't be coming to us for help unless it really needed it, so I've been curious to learn details. Yes, that's correct. Forgive me for losing focus for a moment there. So, we've been searching the premises here at Bellguard Gate for a certain crucial item that's gone missing. Normally, finding it wouldn't be our top priority, but as you can see, we're running short on manpower during the anniversary festival. That's why we decided to ask for some assistance in the matter. Well, I think I understand the situation. So, what exactly are we looking for? Well, it's the key to the armored car that the Guardian Force had just deployed. It is one of the newer models. Told you. It's a valid reason why the car is still there. And we knew we had a lost item, so 1 and 2 is 3. A new model? I had heard rumors about it, so I take it that it has finally been deployed. I fail to understand how you could have lost something so valuable. Let me guess, the commander? Well, I suppose there wasn't a hard guess. It wasn't? How so? Well, it started yesterday. The commander threw an exclusive party to ring in Crossbell's 70th anniversary. Over the course of that night, the commander drank so much alcohol than he should have. And then he had one of the soldiers drive our new armored car to his party. He must have been trying to win over the higher-ups by showing off his new shiny ride. How tasteless. Well, once the commander returned and had the car parked beside the gate, he snatched the key from the driver. And later, it just vanished from his possession somehow. Now that we can't move the car, we have no choice but to put a tarp over it, in a last-ditch effort to conceal it. I was wondering what was doing outside. But was that really your best move? The tarp always makes it more conspicuous. Well, if they left the car as is, it would have been raised a lot of questions that you don't wish to answer. For example, why exactly is the CGF's new heavy-duty armored car actively deployed inside of the border gate? If the Imperial Army took it as a threat, I'm not sure we'd be able to reason with them. You can't be serious. Well, at the very least, we'd like to avoid any provocation at all costs. Is this new model really all that? The armored cars we were using before were pretty top of the line in terms of defense and mobility, if I'm right. Trust me, this new model is an upgraded, more combat-oriented version of our old cars. It's equipped with a Falcom cannon, miniature missile pods, and has seen an entirely overhaul when it comes to its base firepower. If you inspected the CGF's entire arsenal, It would easily come out on top, no doubt about it. Gotcha. I agree with you then. Leaving that out in the open sounds a bit too dicey. So, where exactly is that oh so wonderful commander right now? This is still his office, ain't it? It is, he just is away at the moment. He headed out this morning and left us to sort out the mess. He said he couldn't possibly call off all the soirees he has hosting for the festival and flake out on Crossbell Police? I think not. Well, sounds like him alright. The more I hear about this commander, the less I'm eager to meet him. Anyway, we really want to move the armored car out of the public eye ASAP. Will you help us find the key? We'd be happy to help, Warrant Officer. Really? Ah, thank you so much. Now, would you mind helping us retrace the commander's steps? Did he mention anything that might give us any leads? Let me think. If you'd like to hear what I was able to get out of him this morning, I would be more than happy to share. That should suffice. When the commander returned, he had the armored car parked right inside of the gate, and he took the key from the soldier driving. And then I imagine he craving a light snack to wash down all that alcohol. So he stopped by the mess hall and had one of the cooks make him some food. Afterwards, he walked up to the roof and sung his heart out for quite a while. Once he finally tired himself out, he realized he had no idea where the key had gone. He sounds like a proper drunk. I think it was a miracle that he made it up to the rooftop at all, given his condition. Just another day in the life of a deadbeat. From what I've heard, we know for a fact that the key was lost while he was gallivanting around the gate. And if that's the case, we shouldn't have to worry about searching anywhere other than Bellguard Gate. I agree, Ellie. Alright then, we should perform a sweep of the general area first. Who knows, we might send on clues, or with luck, the key. Warrant Officer Morel, would you like to accompany us for our search? I'm afraid not. I feel like I was just going to get in the way if I came along. I'll still be doing what I can to find it though, starting with tearing apart the commander office. Don't worry about a thing. Even in the most desperate situations, you can always count on old Randy to help you in a pinch. Jeez, I'm really counting on you, Randy. I hope you can live up to that big talk. Well, we should go ahead and commence our search for the key. Let's start by checking the armored car itself. So, can we check wherever we want, or do we need to go to specific places which end up at the end bit? Because I think it's gonna be in the restaurant or the inn, to be honest. Because he was talking about it. Definitely not under counter. Guest? Oh, feel free to do as you like. Lots of cash, we'll run about. I'm just gonna assume that we need to check the car first. So, according to Morel, the commander parked the car here, and it hasn't been moved since. I'd say we should search the area for the key, but I assume the CGF would have found it if it was actually here. That's a good point. It would be a waste of time to search this area again. Besides, since the car has those bulky Falcom cannons on top, we can't exactly remove the tarp to take a closer look. Damn, I kinda want to see this baby in all its glory. Randy, have you ridden in an armored car like this before? This model should be a modified edition of the conventional armored car, so it should feel largely the same. Nah, that's just something I'm kinda curious about. If they got permission to use them, I'm sure they'd be super nice for patrols and stuff like that. I bet Noel would die of happiness. I think you might be right. Looks like we have visitors from the Empire. Let's go check it out. Damn. That's a sweet ride. Whoa, a limo? Appears to be Ryan for the company limousine. Who owns it? Wait a second. Oh, this isn't the fine ladies and gentlemen of the special support section. Of course it is. Ah, good day everyone. I trust that Crossbell has been treating you well. Uncle Dieter? It's been a while, sir. It has indeed. You'll have to forgive me. Did my arrival get in the way of your duties? Not at all. This guy is suave as ever, I see. Are you returning from a business trip by any chance, sir? That's right. Negotiations in the Empire. Put that aside, but I can't help but ask about that great big thing sitting behind you. Well, I guess it's hard not to notice. It's kind of a long story. Ah, I see. Allow me to make an educated guess then. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it must be one of the CGF's new armored cars or something like that, right? How did you... Did I catch you off guard? There are a simple explanation, I assure you. You see, at the party I attended yesterday, I ran into the CGF commander. He, in his drunkenness, mentioned something about that very car to one of his subordinates, I believe. I've sat with him in multiple parties now, and I really do think he should work on that drinking problem of his. That answers that. You must have left for the Empire directly after the party, correct? And if that's the case, you might have a clue to where we're looking for. What exactly do you mean? Allow me to explain. The SSS informed Dieter of the situation and their support request. Ah, I think I'm starting to understand. That would certainly explain why there is an armored vehicle with mounted guns just sitting in the middle of a high traffic area. However, I'm afraid I won't be of much help to you at all. Like I said earlier, I had negotiations in the Empire today, so I had to leave the party in order to make it on time. In other words, by the time the commander made it back to Bellguard Gate, I was already long gone. Ah, jeez, what a bummer. I guess all we can do is stick to retracing his steps. This may be presumptuous of me to ask, but can I give a piece of advice I was given by Bell a long time ago? Maribel gave you advice? Again, it was many years ago, but I have a habit of losing things. There was just many projects I had to keep track of that I couldn't help but misplace a document here and there. Really? I would have never guessed that, judging by how you act now. I feel part of it had to do with my still being young and inexperienced at the time too. Anyway, every time I would lose something, Belle would always be there to find it for me. And each time, she would let out a big sigh and tell me this. Father, how many times do I need to tell you? When you lose something, you have to look where you least expect it to be. Such an unexpected places. Well, I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. In short, Bill was simply trying to tell me to change my perspective. Though I don't know how useful you all find this advice, of course. No sir, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't know if I've been of much help, but I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh dear, I just seem to have gotten carried away with our conversation. I think my car might be a bit of a nuisance sitting in the middle of the gate like this. If you'll excuse me. Oh, I have a safe drive home, sir. Thank you, sir. Until we meet again, SSS. Really nice looking car. Never changes, that guy. You know, he gave some pretty valuable advice. Change our perspective, huh? That's definitely something we forgot to think about. It might be the key to finding this key. Now then, let's keep retracing the commander's step and see where that takes us. I believe Warrant Officer Morel told us that after the commander parked his car, he went to the mess hall. Yeah, let's take our investigation there. Alright, part 1 of our investigation is complete. Onward to the next couple of parts, but for now, I think we'll leave the episode here. I'm gonna do a cliffhanger on this quest, and next time we're gonna finish it off by going to the mess hall, the inn, to the roof, and see if any of those locations we can find it, or at least find somebody that can help us locate it. But that's gonna be next time. Until then, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we round up more quests and continue our trip around Crossbell. See you then. Bye bye.